So we've yet to see an AI this aggressive as Russia was in that last video. They declared 4 wars in a row, and they were all successful. They took a lot of provinces from each one. I mean, the 4th war is still currently going on, but it's just incredible. And something that I forgot to mention in that last video was that Malaya was able to take over almost all Vietnam. Vietnam is still technically around, so yeah, South Asia is looking very, very ugly with all these random provinces all over the place. I'm really begging that somebody cleans it up soon. And I'm thinking at some point, Malaya is going to have to go after Australia. There's really not too many other nations they can go after. I guess they can kind of go after some of these islands out this way, the Solomon Islands. They can make their way towards New Zealand, which would be a smart choice, but I really am expecting an Australian-Malayan war at some point, and that will be very interesting to watch. It looks like it'd be pretty one-sided. The Malayans are pretty powerful, but, you know, who knows? I mean, is Australia allied to anybody? They are. They're allied to China. Ooh. But is Malaya still allied to China? They are. Oh. Remember that now some of the biggest news was this Russian-Indian alliance. That is incredible, because if you have to stop China, that is the way you do it. You ally to, you know, India for Russia. I mean, specifically for Russia's situation, that's what you should do. Really, really smart move there. Ukraine's still not pieced out. They're going to get some more provinces here. Russia hasn't pieced out. They're only at 6 war score, technically. Turkey's really powerful, so I don't know how that's going to go. Mexico is probably going to fully annex the Panama. Cameroon still going on. Bolivian war still going on. Angola, Uganda, Rwanda. Versus pretty much the Democratic Republic of Congo and friends. So yeah, still kind of some things going on in Africa. Kind of a lot. It's still really hard to keep. Whoa! Bolivia's just gone. So Peru clearly somehow managed to get their stuff together, and they are looking good. Now Peru needs to get up some alliances though. Just being out. Oh, the Netherlands. No, the Netherlands are not good. Never mind. I forgot that they're no longer involved in Europe anymore. Just allied to Uruguay is not good enough. Well, I guess Brazil is only allied to. They're allied to a lot of Europeans. Great Britain, Germany, and Italy being some that you don't want to be allied to in terms of Europe, because they probably have a big enough fleet to send things over. But luckily for Peru, they are mainly off the western coast of South America. So, I mean, they could probably land things off of the former Colombian lands, but still. I'm wondering also, is this gonna bring Mexico and Peru into a war? Because Panama for sure is gonna get eaten here completely. This is interesting. And Argentina has got to do something. They've got to do something. Attack Chile, take out Uruguay, take out Paraguay. Got to do that. That's kind of the only way. And I imagine Brazil is going to continue to expand towards Venezuela. And up north here, maybe Peru is going to do the same thing. Who knows? Mexico's at 89 war score. And that is pretty much the biggest development. There's still the wars going on in Africa. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Did Russia peace out yet? No, Russia was not. Oh, yeah, there you go. Ukraine. Boom. Yep, Ukraine is looking good. Those borders are looking good. Ukraine's also got some good alliances. Well, actually, they don't anymore. Latvia, Austria, and Turkey. Not that great. But you don't really need to worry too much about Russia at the moment. Russia is a little bit too... Whoa! Is Russia... Who's Russia? Who is this occupying Russian territory? This is Turkey. Ooh, Russia, your luck might have ran out there, because that's going to be a tough one to win. Turkey has got so many forces. Oh wait, another war just ended too. I'll kind of look around. We'll see it someplace. I'll spot it at some point, guys. I promise. South America's done. Oh, the Mexican war versus Panama is over. Yep, and they fully annexed. Boom. So you're talking about Mexico bordering Peru. Let's see exactly what they're feeling like towards each other. It's not actually terrible. It would be a very smart alliance for them to get up, especially for Peru to get a little bit more defense against Brazil. But I just don't think that's going to happen. In fantasy world, it might happen, but I don't know. EU4 just doesn't happen. Didn't realize that Germany also took away a small piece of land from Switzerland a few videos ago when they were at war. It's pretty messed up. Switzerland didn't have much at all. I don't know why they did that. So Germany was really, really aggressive there. Lots of aggressiveness. That's what we're seeing. A very common theme so far as we continue throughout this campaign. It's so much aggression. The AI is not afraid to take a lot. And I take a lot in one war. They take a lot in one war, like Germany's case, and then they don't go to war for a really long time, which is kind of what maybe they need to do. Ooh. Greece at war with Ukraine. Oh, man, and that's an offensive war by Greece. Greece has brought in a lot of nations. Mainly France and Great Britain are the big ones. Ukraine only calling in Austria, Latvia, and Turkey. Turkey might help out. Turkey could be a big help. Russia at 11 war score. Ethiopia, Zambia, and Adal. This could be a good pickup for Ethiopia. Let's see exactly what happens here. This is big. Now, will Western Europe actually help, though? Will they actually send things through German lands, Italian lands, go through the Balkans, maybe go through Poland? Will they do all that to help out, you know, smaller nation like that? Greece? Someone like Greece? I don't think so. I think Greece is going to get dominated. Yeah, you know what? Even if France and Germany and Spain get over here... no, it's actually just France and Spain and Great Britain. I think Turkey is going to absolutely dominate. They're going to dominate Greece, and if it takes long enough for France to get... Oh, no, France is sending things over right away. But they might get distracted by the Austrian alliance, which would take up time. Yeah, it looks like they might be going after Austrian lands currently, right now. So that's going to probably distract them a little bit. Yep, there they go. Ooh. Oh, Ukraine's actually decided to engage them with a pretty big stack of troops on their own. Trying to help out the Austrians. Probably not the smartest choice. This is not good. Yeah, but like we thought, Turkey's completely sieging out Greece. No big surprise there. Russia at 15 war score. So yeah, now Turkey's no longer going to be worried about Russia. They're completely now focused in on going after and protecting Ukraine. This has really helped out Russia tremendously. This is exactly what they needed. Cameroon, Congo, still no peace deals. Algeria, there we go. Algeria versus Sudan. Algeria calling in Saudi Arabia. Sudan calling in Kenya. Ooh. So, this is an interesting one. Especially because, I mean, hey, the Saudi... Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh, I think I might have... Wow, that's an interesting alliance. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Great Britain, and Nigeria. So Algeria is looking good. Did they already peace out? Yes, they did. Oh, they only took one thing away. Oh, wow, that was fast. All right. That must have... Maybe that had been going on for a while. All they wanted is one thing, though. Algeria grows in strength a bit, but again, it's visual. It's all visual. Nothing to be too concerned with. I know a few of the African nations might have just peaced out. How the Congo looking against Cameroon? Yeah, they're looking like they could maybe fully annex. They just peaced out. No, they didn't peace out the Democratic Republic of Congo just yet. South Sudan's not doing so well either, obviously. Oh, boom, there you go, Congo. They did. They fully annexed Cameroon. Dang. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad it's blobbing out. I am so glad this mod is having these nations blob out. It's going to make the ending just so much more exciting. Wow. I mean, you're talking about some pretty big, powerful nations. I can't believe Africa's looking like this. Again, Western Africa still needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Someone needs to take control of that land, but pretty incredible. Ooh, now even Russia. Russia's actually coming and technically helping. I guess helping the Spanish, French, Great British alliance with Greece. They're helping Greece a lot here because Russia has not peaced out just yet. Mexico at war with who? Peru. Wow, that did not take long. Oh my goodness. Now who's gonna win this? I'm thinking Mexico's gonna win this. Never underestimate Mexico here. Remember, Peru has taken a lot. They took a lot away from Colombia, then they just took away a lot from Bolivia. I don't know if they really have a military. Clearly they don't. Peru has no military at all. Mexico is calling this in. They're doing it by themselves. Wow. Yep, and now they're just going to walk in there completely by themselves. Wow. Okay, there you go, Mexico. You got completely just wrecked by the USA, but you made a comeback somehow. Just Ukraine and Turkey. Greece has 35 war score so far. I don't really know what Greece is trying to take from this war. They don't border anybody. Dang, Ukraine is getting messed up right here. Now, if Russia's smart, they'll peace out soon and go after Ukraine. But I don't think they can do that at the moment. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Just a whole bunch of particular lists have popped up. Russia might have bitten a little bit too much off than they can chew. That is clearly what is happening, especially if those particularists start to move around. Sometimes rebels do that, sometimes they don't. It's weird. So Russia's in a tough spot. They're probably going to need to peace out soon. They probably will peace out soon. Can they handle this? I think they can, but they've got to handle it fast. And obviously, they need to peace out soon. Wow. Greece actually moving into Turkish lands. That's pretty incredible as well. Any new wars that have popped up? Lithuania versus Latvia. Yes, no, they didn't peace out. Never mind. It looked like it. Wait, what was the new one? Oh, Ukraine. Ukraine's done. Okay, let's check on Ukraine. So what did Greece make Ukraine do? Whoa, oh my goodness, all that progress for nothing. Romania was released, a huge chunk of Romania. Again, the Balkans will not be united anytime soon under one nation. Unless, I mean, Romania could do it. They're actually a pretty good size right now. They wouldn't have too bad of a chance. How about Mexico? Mexico's really turning it on from, yeah, they're turning it on from the north. I mean, I had no idea Mexico had that big of a military. Really impressed there. And obviously, oh, I didn't know this. Lithuania's going to win over Latvia. Poland's on their side. They had Finland, but Finland's not that strong either, so I guess it shouldn't be as surprising as I'm saying it is. But yeah, Lithuania might be looking good here if they fully annex. But you still have to worry about, Russia. Because Russia is aggressive. I mean, who knows? Oh, I didn't even realize that this nation was born again. So yeah, Ukraine lost, all their power. Also, Russia was given back Crimea. I cannot believe that. Russia's dealt with their rebels already, and they have not peaced out with Turkey just yet. So they took care of those particularists really fast. Surprisingly fast. Anything else that's going on? Nothing else. South Africa is looking exciting, though. Very, very exciting. Lots of different stuff going on. Cannot believe that about Ukraine. Oh, Peru's tried to call in more. Oh my goodness, Peru somehow just called in Brazil. I have no idea how that happened, but Brazil is now involved in the war with Mexico. How? How did that happen? That's a big one. Mexico versus Brazil is, out of the Latin American countries, I mean, that's as big as you can get. At the moment, at least. I mean, obviously that will probably change in a few years. In a few decades, I guess I should say. Whoa, where did the Mexican military go? Oh, here's a 200 stack with a 50 stack. They should still be able to take on Brazil technically, but they've got to take it to them now. This got so much harder. Or Mexico needs to peace out. They might need to peace out right away. Saudi Arabia actually going after a few African states off in the east. Russia has peaced out. Let's see what they took. Yep, they just took that one little province there, controlling a little province just west of the Caspian Sea. No big deal there, but still, big news. Is Ukraine back at war with somebody? No. Turkey's going back home. Okay, that is what happened. Well, that's what's happening. Cannot believe that about Ukraine. Still shocked about that. That is crazy. Yeah, Lithuania's going to be looking good. Let's check in on Ethiopia. I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, this will be pretty one-sided. And actually, they're just at war with the doll here. I don't think they're at war with anybody else anymore. I didn't realize Saudi Arabia was allied to Armenia. They had a royal marriage up, too. Yeah, because Zambia is not going to be able to help out too much. Very smart move, actually, by Saudi Arabia. The Saudis doing a smart move by making a landing in Africa. The problem is that they're only going to border Ethiopia. They could have gone to war with Ethiopia anyways. Ethiopia is a tough foe to take on. They've got some alliances, too, with Egypt. So you don't want that. Oh, they're allied to each other, so never mind. That won't be as big of a change as maybe we're initially thinking. How's Mexico doing? Are they still pressing it? No, they're not really pressing forward anymore. They're actually getting pushed back a little bit. They're losing a few of their occupations. Yeah, Mexico seems like it might have actually lost a small battle, because there are a few troops that went back to modern-day Mexico lands with low morale. That clearly shows that they had lost a battle there. Maybe this is Brazil's way of keeping Mexico and keeping North America out of South America, which is a smart choice there. Ethiopia has now set their sights on Sudan, who just got out of war. Kenya and the Democratic Republic of Congo have decided to join in. So Sudan might not be doing so well. This would be a big pickup for Ethiopia. I don't think that the Sudan alliance will really help them out that much. Actually, Kenya could help out. Technically, there is an 18 stack of Kenyans. So maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, man, Ukraine. Cannot believe that. Just am shocked about that. And I'm thinking Russia's going to slow down. I think they've got to slow down. They don't really have any other choice. What else can you do, man? Russia, slow down. You almost messed up. Those rebels almost completely wrecked your country. Which, you know, needless to say, would have been a bad thing. Ukraine's still dealing with rebels, too. Dang. So much stuff going on. Mexico, I think, has maybe got a little bit of a tighter grip. I think they still have, obviously, smaller, or the military force is still on their side, on the Mexican military's side. Brazil's okay. I don't really know how that happened. I thought Brazil had a bigger military than that, but I guess they don't. I guess no one really, in terms of Latin American countries, Mexico just dominates. All right, so the Saudis probably took over Adal. Ethiopia's still at war. Mexico's still at war. Let's see what Lithuania looks like. Yep, there you go. Estonia's around. No, I didn't know that. Estonia has been released. Or were they? Yeah, that's okay. That's interesting. And there you go. Saudi Arabia has made it into Africa. That's a big change. Although I guess they could go after Somalia, which would be a smart choice. But it is smart that the Saudis are trying to move. They could, I mean, they could have gone after maybe arguably some better nations like Israel and the Islamic State. But after that, they would have been kind of stuck. They are kind of stuck. There's a few smaller nations around that don't have much to do, but yeah, pretty smart choice there. Germany has been pretty quiet ever since they took over almost all of Denmark. Mexico's pieced out. Let's check what happens with Mexico. Togo and Benin. Let's see what happened. It looks like they only took over about one province. Yep, they took only one province. So that was a big factor. Brazil joining in was huge. Very big factor, keeping Mexico out of even more South American provinces than it probably would have been. I mean, it was a pretty big landslide. Mexico was dominating Peru. Mexico, I really underestimate their power. I'm shocked that they were able to take on that huge force in all of South America. That was incredible. I'm not used to seeing something like that. Okay, so times have kind of slowed down a little bit. Let's go ahead and really quick check on army sizes. In terms of total, we have China, number one, technically way ahead of, I would say technically way ahead of USA. India, kind of far behind. Germany, interesting. Germany and Saudi Arabia, that's a big one, but Germany's almost double the size. What happened to the Great Britain's alliance? Look at that, our allies, or not really alliance. Military, I'm trying to say. So much smaller than Germany, I'm surprised. Malaya's got a pretty small regimen, or I guess forces too. Japan, Italy, Russia. Look how low Russia is. I cannot believe that. 200,000. Just under 225,000. Wow. That will probably change drastically because manpower is a big deal. Japan has a lot of manpower. Germany has a lot of manpower. India and Russia. Dang. All right, so there you go. We're starting to see some pretty big nations start to pop up. Technically, the USA still controls the biggest navy in the world by a significant size, by significant measures there over China. So that might be able to keep China away if China wanted to attack the North American continents, but I don't think they will. Japan's doing pretty good naval-wise as well. I'd love to see Malaya and Japan go at it. That would be pretty interesting to watch. Great Britain, Italy, some of the biggest, as well as kind of Germany, among the biggest naval powers in Europe. Yeah, not as big. I mean, it's interesting to see the naval powers are actually outside of Europe. Something that I'm not used to seeing in EU4 games. And let's just double check on any possible new wars that have popped up. Paraguay and Peru, they're going to try again. Ethiopia is doing good against Sudan with 29 war score. Yep, there goes Paraguay, but that actually might backfire because we saw Peru come back in previous wars. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.